Hey guys, in today's tutorial we're going to create some fuss-free, wire-free quick roses. There's a ton of rose tutorials and all different types. Botanically correct ones will have an equipment list as long as your arm, but this is just about creating quick, easy roses with as little tools as possible. Just how I like it. Okay, so first you want some sugar paste with Tylo added to create the centres. You can use polystyrene buds if you like, but I sometimes have to chop my roses down depending on where they're going, and sugar paste is easier to chop through. Roll fat cone shapes and place them on a foam pad. You can either continue to use the sugar paste and Tylo or use flour paste. I've got this platinum paste brand that I've just slightly coloured pink. I feel this is a slight more bend than the Tylo mix as it can get quite brittle, but this is stretchy, a bit like bubblegum. Roll some out thinly and cut out 6 circles. I've cut 7 here, but I'm making more roses. Add them to the foam pad and thin the outer edge with a ball tool. Dampen one of the circles and wrap it around the top of the cone shape so it overlaps. Secure the bottom of the petal down. Next, dampen 2 of the circles halfway and stick them on either side of the cone. As you tuck one petal down, the other will overlap it. Turn the cone around and then tuck that petal down so the first one overlaps. Then use your fingers to gently bend back the petals and open the centre a bit. With the remaining 3 circles, dampen halfway up. Stick these to the cone in a triangular formation, then start folding the petals in so the next one overlaps. Once each petal overlaps each other, gently fold the tops back with your fingers and curl them a little. Put that aside whilst we work on the next petals. Check this fabulous contraption out. It's a bunch of plastic spoons with the handles chopped off, hot glued to a cake card. One of the most expensive cake gadgets I have. I used to use the spoons from the drawer, but I can fit far more on here. This is to help dry a few petals into shape so they aren't as droopy when it comes to adding them. I have 2 like this for when I'm making a few roses at once. Roll out your paste thinly again. Hold up a circle cutter to your rose base and find one that's roughly the same height. Cut out 5 petals, thin the edges and then take a cocktail stick to aid in rolling up the edge of the petals into a slight point. For drying, as it's quite floppy, flip it over and lay it in one of your super expensive plastic spoons. Pull the top of the petal towards you slightly. As you can see, the curls of the petal lay over the spoon edges and it takes on the dipped shape of the spoon. Lay your petals in this until they are firmed up a little, but not completely dried. Another expensive gadget, a drinking glass, from IKEA no less, and a piece of tinfoil. Push the tinfoil with your fist over the glass to create a cupped shape. This allows you to rest your rose inside, even if you've made one on a cocktail stick, as that will go through the foil. The foil also moulds and supports each petal as you adjust the form with a simple push. Now your petals are ready, dampen the bottom halves. Place your first petal on, sticking it at the base. Then take another petal and overlap it halfway. Third petal overlaps, and so on until you're at the 5th petal, which just slides inside the first one to keep the overlap pattern. Give the base a squeeze to attach them. Now place your rose inside the cupped foil. You can push the foil around it to dry it more closed, or pull the petals and foil for it to dry a bit more open. Place this back into the glass until it dries. If you want a bigger rose, just complete another set of larger petals, this time using 7 circles. And that's it, you've got roses with no veiners, wires or fancy shaped cutters. Just circle cutters, a cocktail stick and some foil. Hopefully this comes in handy for you. If it did, please feel free to click that little thumbs up button or even the share button. Thanks guys, bye!